Okay, so we have a third eye we're working with today. Two are just on the bottom there. Hello. But our main focus is that handsome one right there. So let me just get a scan sorted here. Let's do a quick one. Okay. Let's do another one here. Okay. A few more. And then just one more. Okay. Now then, just want to feel around. Have you always had this third eye? Is it a recent thing? I know that some people get it unlocked through meditation or sometimes surgery. So, what's the situation with you? Okay. Of course, I hope you don't mind that I'll be looking at this third eye directly. You said you can see in it, alright? Okay. Right. Okay, let's just move around here. So, you said it's relatively a tough you have, so would you mind if I just poke around at it for a moment? Okay, thank you very much. It's just, that's so you can still feel this. It's just not as painful as it say it would be with my pair of eyes. Okay, so we're just gonna move around here. I feel it seems as though the skin is relatively quite tough. Okay. And is it possible for a third eye to have just any more than one pupil, for example? Like, is there anything specifically special about this eye? Okay, then let me just have a look here. Let's just zoom that in just a little bit. Okay. Apologies for this being a little bit dirty. Let's just move it around here. Look at the corners. Okay, and then what about on this side here? Okay, and then just around the top here, and around the bottom. Okay, so if we want to continue, you do have some rather luscious eyelashes on that eye. Would you mind if I just trim them down slightly? You did say, I remember you did say the eyelashes were also quite difficult, so they can get you, they can tend to get in the way just a little bit, if I'm correct. Because I've noticed that you are blinking at least a little bit, so would you mind if I just give them a bit of a plucking, a bit of a snipping? Thank you very much. So we'll just do both at once here. So in fact, let's start with the plucking. We'll go back to this here. So let's just pluck that off there. Just around the corner here. Okay. And let's focus on the top. Actually, we'll go on the bottom instead first. Okay. A little bit closer here. Can you just look up for me? Take that off there. Okay. And just look straight ahead for me. Okay, and then just on this side here. A little bit closer here. Just on the top again. Okay, let's do a little bit of snipping. Can you just blink for me? Blink for me. Thank you. Okay, here. second thought this might get in the way. Let's switch it up to a different light here. Okay, stay still for me. Can you just do a quick, like just a quick turn of your eye for me? Just go clockwise for me. Okay, and then go counterclockwise. Does that feel okay? Okay, good stuff. We'll just be switching around from snipping to plucking. I hope that's okay. Okay, let's get another one here. Take one off there. Just pluck one there. And another plucking over on this side here. Just another one just right there. It's going to be nice and gentle. Okay, and then just there. And let's just focus on the other corner here. Then, of course, we come to get on this side too. It's just right there. Okay. Then another one just along the corner here. And then back on this side here. Just right there. Okay, and then just on the corner as well. And then just move on to one more. So let's just have a look here, just on this corner here. Just right in the center. Okay, and then just there. And then just one right there as well. Okay, that should do for the moment. Now let me do a quick test here. Excuse me for a moment. Just do a quick test here. Can you just sorry, can you just look forward for me? Can you just look right through this? There is no light. I just want you to tell me, can you see anything through it? Like if I put it near my skin, can you see the same type of tone as my skin through there? And would you say if we look here, is it the same color as my coat through this hole here? And if we go a little bit further down here, might be a little bit tough, but would you say that's around the same color as my shirt? Okay, and then I want you to tell me, would you say that this is moving left and right or up and down? And right now, is it moving toward the left or the right? And this side, is it on the left or the right? And would you say right now it's moving up or down? And is it facing me or is it facing you? And is it facing me or is it facing you? And what color would you say this is? Trick question. Black isn't a color, it's a shade. Would you say that this is the same color as my glove? Would you say that my glove is the same color as my coat? Would you say that this is the same color as my hair? Okay, and again, is this moving up or down? Is this moving up or down? Okay, and now can you just follow this for me? Let's just see how this third eye responds. Are you able to, let's see, how do we phrase this? Are you able to, say, move your third eye while your others stay still? Like, no, you don't have to do that right now. It's just a question. So, like, say if your two eyes were moving, were just looking straight ahead, would you still be able to move the third eye on its own? Okay, just blink for me. I would just like to take a couple of pictures of the back of your third eye, if that's okay. Obviously, it won't be harmful or anything, shouldn't cause any pain. Just look, look at my nose for me. Yep, so just keep looking at the nose, ignore my little device here. Okay, and then can you just look at my forehead for me? And just go a little bit closer, just ignore my device. Okay. Now can you just look at my chin for me? Just go along the corner here. Okay, and then can you just look at my cheek? Just around this side here. Okay, and then with the best of your ability, can you just look right through that hole there? I know maybe a little bit difficult being so dark, but just try your best. Okay, and then can you just look up for me again? Okay, and then can you look down? Okay, now can you look left for me? And then can you look right for me? Okay, that's perfect, thank you. Okay, so now let me I would just like to do a quick measuring here. You don't have to do anything, just blink again for me, just rub your eyes. There we go. Okay, so let's just have a look here. What do the numbers say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then just about that one there. Has this eye always been around the same size? Has it grown? Has it shrunk? Is it dependent on your age or anything like that? Okay. Okay, then let's just move that out the way. Okay, let's just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just move that along here. Let's just get. Okay, so it seems to be about the same size on this side there. Okay, let's just spread that along, pull it right out. Then just on this side as well. And then what if we just make it an L shape? Just pull it out a little bit. There we go. Again, another L shape. Okay, and then just be here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be too different from the other two eyes. It's just a little bit bigger. The pupil seems to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? For lack of a better word, it can either grow bigger or stay smaller, depending on what it's interacted with. Like, usually for our eyes, if we do something like this, we would immediately flinch. This eye, regardless of how close we get, doesn't seem to be all too affected, and it doesn't seem to even matter on the shape either. It just doesn't seem all too phased, because regardless of it being indestructible, a human's first instinct is just to flinch if something gets too close to our eyes. And yet nothing, no response here, so maybe it seems different, maybe it feels different for a third eye compared to the regular first two that we have. Okay, so then what about the colour here? The colour seems around relatively the same around the irises, and yet I'm still trying to figure out if we can change colours here. Okay, let me just get to here. Let's just feel around here. We're not going directly on the eye, just around the bottom, the top, and then the sides as well. Let's just touch just a little bit here. Okay, and then let's again feel around here. And regardless of the test we've done so far, it hasn't had any effect. Thankfully, there's no redness or anything like that. There's no pain. Our friend here seems perfectly fine, which is always good to hear. Let's just a bit of a tap. Okay, let's just do a couple of classic tests. So would you just be able to just follow this light for me? And how are the other two bottom eyes doing? It seems as if they're just staying forward, but the third eye is able to follow quite magnificently. Okay, and then is it possible for you to close your other two eyes while keeping the third eye open? Okay, thank you. Would you say that this light is on or off? Okay, and would you say that it's on or off now? And is the light facing you, or is it facing me? Is it facing the ceiling, or is it facing the ground? And am I still holding up the light, or am I holding up my fingers? And how many fingers do you see? Okay, how many fingers do you see right now? Am I holding up one hand or two? Again, is the light on or off? Okay, you can open your eyes. Let's see now here, let's do one more measuring. Okay, now could you just do me a favor? Could you close the third eye for me? Okay, let's see here. Just want to give it a little bit of a brushing. Okay, let's just make it a little bit smaller here, bring it a little bit closer. Okay, and spread it out just a little bit here. Okay, just spread it out a little bit more. Okay, and just shrink it back down again. Okay, well then, my friend, it was a relatively short exam, but, well, actually, let me just do one more scan here. Just see how we are doing. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, my friend, thank you for indulging me today. Your third eye is quite fascinating. We may want to do some future tests if you would be so willing to indulge us again. Thank you. But until then, I'll see you next time. So, take care, my